One. Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to Budz Talking Budz. We got Sean, we got Elijah, and we got a newcomer here. Loke Dog, Carlos. How we doing today?
We out here.
Oh, no.
This is awesome. How we doing, Sean?
Central Coast.
Yeah.
So, we're having a good day today. Today is Thursday the 10th. It is also the Marine's birthday, so happy birthday. We have a family member, right?
Yes, sir.
Who is it?
My brother, my cousin, and as of, God, I don't even know how many years ago, my grandfather.
Hell yeah.
My brother is currently going to be finishing up his contract in January, and then I think my cousin is serving another 3 years.
That's awesome.
Nice. He wore that sweatshirt in here
Unintentionally.
that it was his birthday. He
Yeah.
walks in, we're like, dude, that's a great sweatshirt to wear today. Me and HT were all stoked on it, and he's like, what? What are you talking about?
So, yeah, it's like 271st birthday, I think it said. I
Something
could be
crazy
definitely
like
wrong.
that.
Yeah, thank you for your service, Mr. Marines. And tomorrow's Veterans Day, even though it would be the past weekend when you're listening. But thank you for all the veterans out there. So how was everybody's weekend?
It was great.
Yeah, we had a good weekend this weekend.
You did a triathlon?
Yep, I did a triathlon. So it's in Morro Bay, which, for you who don't know, there's a huge rock in Morro Bay. It's actually it's a volcano plug. So imagine like the volcano magma, whatever used to come out of. It's like the plug that keeps it plugged up. And so that's like, kind of the staple point of the whole thing. So you run from there, you bike from there. It's like, I don't think it could get much more of an epic location to do it. I was like,
yeah, seriously.
At one point on the bike, I was like elated with, just couldn't believe where I was at. You could see, out the ocean. You could look back at the rock. It was sick.
I heard a birdie say that somebody was struggling in the water for a while.
Disaster.
What happened? What happened here?
It was so my mind. I panicked, that's why it eats me up, and it's going to bother me for an entire year until next year. The swim is usually my best part. You always come out top 10, 15, 20 in the swim. I guess my strongest competition. Water was in the 50s. My wetsuit felt real tight. I just started panicking, and I'm breathing. And I just couldn't catch my breath. So at one point, I'm swimming, at the beginning, I'm swimming backstroke. And when you swim backstroke in the ocean, like, you can't keep anything. Like, I'm just way offline. Then I'm turning around and swim breaststroke. It was a complete. I'm surprised the kayak helper people weren't like checking on me. And then after a while, like a quarter of the swim, I got calmed down and I went back to actually swimming. Passed a few people, but I knew in my head, like, oh, I already blew the entire race right here. I didn't really blow the entire race. I only swam 5 minutes slower than last year, but it was all, I mentally collapsed for like 5 minutes, and it was very disappointing.
Is that like, I obviously don't do triathlon.
It's the cold water, and then everybody's swimming on top of you. So like when you get started swimming,
So you're claustrophobic.
yeah, you're like, so you go to take a breath
In the ocean, that's kind of crazy to be claustrophobic.
You go to take a breath, and somebody like is swimming right next to you, and they'll hit you with their hands and and then splash water like right when you're trying to breathe. And then so that started happening to me. Then I just like panicked, and took me a bit to get chilled back out. But the rest of it was really good.
Do people play dirty in the water whenever there's a triathlon going on?
I think at least in the ocean, when it's in the fit, everybody's freaking out.
Okay.
This year, nobody did it in a Speedo. Everybody had wetsuits like a normal person. But last
Pussies.
year, some psychopath did it in a Speedo. In the water, you don't get in the water without a wetsuit on.
Not here.
Yeah, not here. No.
Not here.
Yeah, not here. And I've seen so many great white videos right there at the mouth of the bay where you swim at. Mm-hmm. There was just a pod of orcas there like the day before, killer whales. But that'd be kind of cool to see.
That's real.
I close my eyes actually when I swim because it's too scary. So like I have goggles on. Yeah, I have goggles on, but the water's kind of murky. You can only see like 15 or 20 feet,
True.
and there's all these kelp and seals and stuff like that. So, and you can see, it's like one time a seal was like literally swimming from you to me. So now whenever I have my eyes down, they're closed, and I only look up when I open them when I breathe.
Jeez.
Either way, let's move on.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good. I can walk today, so that's good.
But you got 255, right?
I did. I got about
under
3 hours.
3. That was happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the worst part is the swim. The second worst part, though, on the run, is I said it ends at this huge rock. It's like 500 feet tall. Mm-hmm. Well, the last 3 miles of the run is on the beach, and it's all flat, so you can see the rock, and you get your turnaround point, like, okay. and then
It never gets closer.
It never gets closer, and you're just running, and like you could see the finish line. Such a false sense of hope. Like, oh, I'm almost at the finish line. It's like, no, there's still 3 miles of sand running that you have to do.
We would because we're Morro Bay High, it's right next to the water, right? We would run to the rock, the PE class or football, or whatever, and it is the most deceiving. Because you're like, it's right there. It's not that far. And you're just running, and it just doesn't get smaller or smaller.
We run through the Morro Bay High School campus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back with the auto body. That's where the race.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay, let's move on to weed topics.
Sorry,
don't like
I just
talking about
wanted to say an update. I just got a text from my girlfriend. She says, I'm 100% tipsy right now. I'm like, good. Go take a nap.
Yeah, Elijah came in here saying he made a hot toddy for his girl, and I had to ask him if I was going to Urban Dictionary that and find something.
I can turn that into a euphemism if you want.
What does that mean?
Well, yeah, we're going to jump right into current events. Sean doesn't want to talk about himself anymore.
Yeah.
So we just had midterms. Big things were on the board. We are a weed podcast. We're just stick to the weed part of this political
Back to the weed.
We do not need to talk about anything else. No blue or red wave happening.
No.
We don't care.
No,
Anyways,
we're leaving gender out of this.
God. Anyways, so
So the schools are now put no.
no.
sorry to throw it off. I think you're probably about to talk about like Missouri.
Yeah. We have more states that are doing recreational weed smoking. Maryland and Missouri. You wanted to touch on Missouri?
Yeah, a little bit. We talked about it last week, and then it did pass, not by a whole lot. And like I said last week, there's a lot of like infighting within different people there, but it did pass, and they were throwing out numbers, which I thought was really cool. They said that it will stop 20,000 arrests a year for weed. Last year there was 20,000 weed arrests in Missouri. So obviously those will pretty much cease to exist. And then there was going to be 100,000 expungements, or hundreds of thousands of expungements of records. So now people can get jobs and get housing and stuff like that. And then another tens of thousands of people are just out of prison. Not automatically. They have to petition. They have to have no nonviolent offenses. But that's just
They're actually doing those things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, me neither.
Yep. They're gonna let everybody out. They're gonna have to apply, but
with
the very clear path to do it. So yeah, they're gonna let everybody out. They're gonna expunge everybody's record and obviously stop 20,000 arrests a year. It's such a huge criminal justice reform thing.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So so that's the next step for every recreational state, really.
I think so. Yeah, which would be really, really awesome to give people their life back. Could you imagine having that hanging over your head, like you're going to, try to get housing, try to get a job, try to get any of this, and you have even a low-level marijuana conviction.
You don't have any convictions. You just work in it, and you're having trouble. So how do you expect somebody that does have a felony or whatever for a cannabis?
Yeah, or even even like a little misdemeanor or something like that too, like just walking down the street with a sack in your pocket or something, and now you can't, you get your dream job is now about that.
Yeah, I almost had one myself years ago, but they gave me the option to go to a diversion program.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you have any felonies, Carlos?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
not yet. At least
He's got time.
I had a question. Do you guys know if California passed the law that says that employers can't test for weed anymore? Or I heard something.
Didn't we already talk about that? And they did.
I think they did. Yeah, they did with a few stipulations as far as government stuff. But I'm very positive that is a
I think that's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there was a few things that if you were, I can't remember, a heavy machinery operator or something like that. But
And state employees.
Is that only in California, or is that throughout every state?
That was just California, but I think that'll come. The first thing is, hey, let's let them out of jail, like happened in Missouri. Then the next thing will be okay, now work people stop discriminating, and then it'll be really accepted.
Coming 2024.
Yes, so starting in 24.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we got a little time. Yeah, we do not.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel, very much. Yeah, we do not drug test currently at the source.
No, we do not.
I would be very weirded out
Unless-
if one of the next things you ask me is can you pass a drug test? What? No.
If you can pass a drug test, we don't want you.
I feel like I'd be surprised on what I see if we saw those fucking records.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's not go into my history.
I'll be like,
of that.
Elijah,
Yeah.
have you been eating a lot of poppy seed muffins, Elijah? Because we got some results that.
Funny enough,
And you're pregnant?
a friend of
What?
mine did actually test positive for heroin because before he took a drug test for a job, he ate a poppy seed muffin the day before.
Well, they need to fix
That's
that.
so
test.
weird.
So earlier
I thought that was a fake thing.
Earlier, I was talking about to Anthony about the fentanyl crisis, and he started telling me about this new drug, and even one of my instructors told me about it. It's called Special K. I don't know if it's new, but it's Special K, and apparently in Missouri, the people using it have this syndrome where they just are bent down. Like you just see the people bent down, like if they're taking it, bent down.
Is it like ketamine? I wonder.
Yeah, I was gonna say Special K is usually referred to for ketamine.
I wonder if they look like the letter K. Like, is there anything?
They're like in doggy position. What do you?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's ketamine exactly, but I know it's a new drug that just came out, and they're having a huge problem with it over there.
Hey Daniel, look up what it is.
Yeah, because I mean,
it doesn't surprise me that would happen in Missouri.
I swear.
That's weird.
Like literally, people think all these drugs are probably started on the West Coast. It's like, no, these are bathtub in Missouri. That's where like meth came from. When I grew up, I knew this dude that had a meth lab in his car, and his car exploded at one point. Well, I don't know if it exploded, but it caught on fire because he had like this little mobile meth lab thing going. He goes around to the farmers that have anhydrous.
what kind of car was it?
Like a Corolla or something, like a 4-door sedan. It was white. I don't remember.
Amateur.
What
Why didn't he watch Breaking Bad and get an RV?
Absolutely, he should have. He should have.
Yo, Daniel, I think that's Philadelphia, not Missouri.
Either way,
I'm tripping, dude.
Yeah, that's
It's these places that suck to live. Actually, if you don't want to be like, let's come up with a new
Go
drug.
Eagles.
Yeah.
okay. Real quick, state you wouldn't want to live in. Go.
New York.
Fuck, I don't even know. Kentucky.
I don't know why, but Florida, I feel like I don't know, bro. It's just
Dude, Florida's kinda
wild
fun.
out
You don't want to live there unless you're tax
Yeah.
evasion.
Yeah.
You don't want to live in Florida, but you do want to.
Yeah, you'll visit it, but not live there. Bro.
Yeah, you want to visit Florida.
Like my grandma just moved back from Florida, so it's like she was only there for like a year.
old people moving out of Florida.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
Kansas. Drove through it. Nothing there. I hated it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to recant my word. Arizona. Fuck Arizona.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not great.
Never again.
What?
Never
Fuck
again.
you both. That's one of my favorite spots.
Okay, but you see, you guys have gotten to do fun things in Arizona. When I was there, I did not. So
Yeah. Speaking of being stuck places, Brittany Griner has been moved to.
Good transition
she's
there,
been
buddy.
moved to an unknown location.
Undisclosed location, really?
Yeah, basically, her attorneys just went to go speak with her, and she wasn't at the jail that she was being kept in. And apparently, she'd been gone left 4 days previous, and they think she's in a labor camp.
Damn, bro.
basically.
Putin really does want to get assassinated. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Yeah, they're getting moved. Like her family doesn't know where she is. Her lawyers don't know where she
dude, they
is.
can't do that.
Yeah, they can.
I think they can. They can do whatever she wants because she's been convicted. So and they actually knew that something like this was going to happen. They said they're just trying to keep their cool because they're like, yeah, this is kind of expected at this point.
I better never go to Russia then.
Do you guys think she's gonna get out, or she's
No,
stuck there
fuck
for
no.
hell?
She's
No,
probably
she will. I think, but this is insane. If the war, the war situation, just keeps making it worse and worse.
Yeah, she's just a pawn at this point. But
Yep.
maybe that we have a pawn and they want to trade pawns.
But didn't they offer
I wouldn't doubt
that drug
That arms dealer.
arms
They
dealer?
offered him.
and they rejected it.
That's who knows? Maybe
They want more, even though it's like, yeah, we're giving you a murderer to a person that smokes some weed.
Yeah, a person that we're gonna lock up forever versus 9 years. Who knows? I don't know.
Insane.
Yeah,
But I
not
don't
a
know.
situation I want to
SEAL
be
Team
in.
6, where you at? Why we ain't doing some shit right now?
Oh my god.
Do you guys think there's like a weed culture in Russia, or do you think they're anti?
No.
No, fuck no. Anybody who's got anything to do with that's probably taken out the streets and murdered.
That's
in
a
front of
great
everyone.
question though, Carlos. Like what?
Vodka and fascism.
Yeah, like what if you wanted? I think there's got to be some people smoking weed.
Yeah.
I wonder what the trade is like. It's probably pretty dangerous, if I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
feel like if anything,
I
they
feel
leave
like
the
weed's
country to go
overpriced
smoke
then
some
over there.
weed.
Yeah, dude. What's an eighth cost in Russia? What's an eighth-
$100 an
Probably
eighth.
$100 an eighth for sure.
I don't know what the Russian currency is.
Yeah, true.
You give me
no
100
luck on that?
potatoes, I give you some weed.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So 6 grams is a offense, and you can be in jail for only 15 days with just 6 grams.
There or
Russia.
Okay.
They're getting back
pretty
to the political pawn situation, but you guys are like the places where the crime is stiff punishment. That's when the real underlords take over. And then shit gets all crazy, cartel style.
Yeah, we'll just say it's probably not ran very like by the book there. It's more like by their book. So, yeah, we'll see when that comes out.
Oh, is there Russian cartels? Like there's Mexican cartels?
Oh, for sure. There's got to
The
be.
mob.
I mean, speaking, Burt Kreischer's
I
has
was
the
gonna
movie coming
say,
out, The Machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill's in it, everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. It's,
Yeah.
it's talking about, we're deterring, but The Machine, it's about, because he had The Machine story where he went to Russia. It's about how one of the girls that was on that became a drug lord. And he's like, oh, I'm your
origin story.
That trailer, dude.
Yeah.
It looks funny. So we have Mr. Carlos on the pod for a reason. He works in the back of the house in the warehouse. He's actually more pivotal to this company than people probably think or know. You don't even know who he is because
Behind the scenes, guys.
behind the scenes he does the shit that nobody else wants to do.
Behind the cages, IG.
Behind the cages, IG. Follow it.
So
I've been
Carlos,
back there. I know
Lope
what it's
Dog,
like.
how we doing?
We're chill, man. First time doing a podcast. It's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
you're playing with the mic a lot. You're getting situated.
Yeah. It's very
We need
profesh.
recliners, though.
Yeah, we do.
We need
We
recliners.
definitely do. Yeah, so tell us about yourself real quick. And just give the peeps what to know.
Yeah, where you
My
from?
name's Carlos. 22 now. Just turned 22 a couple months ago.
Young buck.
Was born in Riverside. Grew up in Santa Maria. It was pretty cool, I guess.
Take your hand off the mic.
A little too fidgety.
We can hear you.
What's a day in your life?
You're
like,
good.
so what time? You're the early morning, obviously. I know that. What time do you get here in the mornings? Usually?
Usually 5:30, 5:32. You know, wake on a good day 5:30.
Hey, remember up in the trap spot, up in the last spot before this one, when you had to be there at 5 every morning? And it
Yeah,
was-
dude, that one was worse. I thought
way
like
worse.
you think right now is bad. About
A year ago?
8 a year ago. I had to wake up 30 minutes before this, drive an extra 20 minutes. So right now,
And then,
we're good.
And
we're
then
good.
the homie that you were meeting that morning to help you out was the most
bro.
unreliable,
Dude,
Oh my God.
crazy ass person.
I don't know if I want to trash him, but
No,
yeah,
we're good.
I know.
We're good.
Leave that, but you just never knew what you were coming into.
it's crazy, dude.
Dude, I remember one time when I heard him saying, like, yeah, I'm going to go pick up some paper towels, and he came back 3 days later.
Yeah, not Carlos, but yeah, that.
Yeah, not
that's
Carlos.
exactly- I mean,
Not
it would literally
Carlos.
be like, yeah.
Bro, talk about the lot at the trap spot, dude. It was a movie every day. I have some pictures on my camera rolls that are just hilarious. I have a picture of two guys, one walking with the pumpkin mask, another guy with the dog ears and a dog tail.
Not on Halloween.
Not on Halloween. I have a video.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, you said dog ears and stuff. So the other day when I was in slow, I saw a dude wearing a BDMS dog mask walking into Five Guys.
That's kind of sick.
Okay, well, hey, it's COVID, baby. He's just keeping safe. So what Carlos is saying is we used to have this.
just gonna-
He set the stage a little bit. So we had this. The government they were assholes and they wouldn't let me park the cars on the road in front of this spot that we had. So I had to go. Yeah, they were haters. So I had to go find some other parking lot, and the only parking lot in the area was literally surrounded by campers, tents.
And Sylvester's.
And Sylvester's Burger
Sylvester's,
Joint.
yeah.
Yeah, and Sylvester's Burger Joint. I mean, it was a shit show over there. I got so many text messages of this one lady specifically taking shits.
Oh, yeah.
And it would she would do it in a way at nighttime, especially where she knew the headlights would just pan right onto her. Daniel's nodding his head because he's seen it. Just pan right onto her. One night, me and the person we were speaking of earlier, we were sitting there kind of late at night doing some car shit or whatever, and this woman came up to us and was trying to get Michael to fuck her for some money or something like that. When Michael denied, she just pulled her pants down and took a piss right there at the car window. Just kind of put her arm on her hand on one of the tires of the car. And we were just like, oh my God, we got to get out of this spot.
No, I had somebody, because we had a porta potty there too. And we
Yeah.
I would walk in, getting my car. Because what we had to do when we get there, we would drop off our car and then we'd get the company car. And then we would drive to the shop and load up. So I'm getting in there. I'm thinking, there's nobody else here. Because usually you knew if somebody was blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I'm getting in the car. And all of a sudden, I just see somebody getting out of our porta potty. And I'm like,
That's not the driver.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't a public potty. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me in. Close the door and was in there for like 30 more, like for like 10 more minutes.
Jeez.
And I'm like, do I let them go? And then finally they left. And I'm just like, that is the most trippy situation.
What about the girl that later on almost burned down our other building?
Yeah.
That she was in the porta potty, and all of a sudden somebody pulls up and she comes sprinting out wearing a motorcycle helmet with the visor down, and at full sprint runs right into the fence, falls over because you can't see anything. It's like a tinted visor, and gets up and scurries off. But yeah, okay, so Carlos used to work over
was
at this
great.
lot and take care of all the cars and
Dude,
everything.
this lot,
Just hang
man.
out
I
at the
have
lot all
another
day.
video of two homeless dudes chasing a rooster, and the rooster got on top of the roof of the car. These guys are just still there. I'm on my snap recording at the stoplight, dude. Hilarious.
Do you still have any of these videos?
Yeah, I do
So if we
actually.
gave
I'm
it to
gonna send
Daniel?
them to Daniel.
Yes.
Oh,
I have
do
the
it.
picture of
Do
the
it.
dog. I have the picture of the two guys.
Awesome.
Yup.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we'll put
god,
that
Dude, funny stories. Funny stories.
Well, we need to just do a story episode. Anyways.
for sure.
What is your day-to-day process? What did you say? 5:30, 5:32 if
So
you're happy?
5:30, depending on what day. During the week, I usually come in, help out Dev, our other manager. I get here, make sure everything gets restocked. Once it's restocked, I gotta make sure that whatever you guys see is inside the boxes and it correlates. If it's not, then we have a big problem because you guys get mad, and then I'm like, fuck. I'm all worrying that I did something wrong, but most of the time, we're good though. I try to pay attention. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
So you make sure that there's the right amount of product for our online menu to make sure that everybody
Has a good experience.
Yeah.
Because what you guys don't know is we carry a certain amount of product in the boxes. So if I put that there's 8 of this eighth and there's only 6 and someone orders 4, another person orders 4, he's going to have 2 that are missing.
Yep.
And then we have a problem.
So what Carlos, like we do 250, 300 orders in a day, and then we have to obviously verify that all the inventory went out correctly and all the drivers gave the right stuff. And so he's in charge of like coming in the next morning and being like, all right, let's audit all of the sales yesterday, make sure the inventory was accurate, and then let's restock for the day, and then make sure that we have to do this exactly right on the restock. So when they come back for the next day, there's not things that are off. So we go to a driver and be like, hey, where's this at? So it's really important that he is ready to go at 5:30.
We got that shit.
Yeah.
Right. Then after that, depending on the day, I'll get I'll either look at the menu, get it right. If not, I'll go to the back, help out our other manager, Anthony. Shout out Anthony. Help him out with the manufacturing part of that. Honestly, I do what needs to be done.
What needs to be done. Call a tow truck, go get a car.
We'll do it all. We're good.
Yeah, whatever needs to be done. That's the best.
Then after that, boxes usually come back. We do the same thing. At that point, there's a lot of stuff going on. People are coming in. People are going out. I just have to make sure that I am focused on what I'm doing, and we'll be straight. This is on a good day, okay? On a good day, I'll wake up at 4:30, get some coffee, come into work on time, and we'll have a great day. But some days are a little rushed,
Some days you get
I
the
remember-
speeding ticket.
What fucks you up? What makes it where you're like
Dude.
something comes in and something happens, you're like, fuck this.
So for starters, it's when I snooze over 3 alarms, bro. When 3 are snoozed, I'm fucked.
You
Okay.
wake up to that third
Okay.
one.
So waking up.
Waking up is
Okay.
the most challenging part of the day, okay, guys? Waking up is it. After that, what messes me up is when honestly when people just don't pay attention.
Throw us under the bus, dog.
No.
Come on now.
Okay,
No.
I got to.
How are we supposed to learn?
Well, I got a story that I heard that happened a few days ago in the mornings on your way in to work. So Devin, which has also been on the podcast earlier, she told a story about smoking in a state park and then getting pulled over, or federal land getting pulled over. Yeah. Okay. So she was on her way to work. She was going to beat Carlos here. It's typical. So she's rolling in a little early and she sees a situation in the road that she has to deal with.
Oh damn! She told the story, dude.
Yeah, she did.
Hold on. on a second. I haven't heard this story. What happened?
Oh, that's messed up. All right, we'll keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay. So, the situation happens to be that there is an animal in the road, and Dev is very save an animal type girl. She will get out and lay on the tracks for animals. That's the best thing about her. She's very compassionate. So she's out trying to save what turns out to be like a deaf, blind, old Chihuahua that's in the middle of the road. And so she sees a car coming up, and she's like, "Oh my God, I need to, let this car know what's going on." And so she's trying to flash a light, but it only has her cell phone. It's not going too good. Carlos, you want to take over?
So from my point of view, I'm running like on time, so I'm gonna keep going. I see this light. I come up to the frontage road. I see a light. I'm like, oh, it's some random dude wants me to stop at 5:30 in the morning. I'm not gonna stop, dude. I'm finna go. So as I'm getting towards it, I see this little thing going at me. I'm like, as I get closer, I try to swerve. Didn't make it. I felt like a doo-doo. I was like, what the hell? And then I noticed.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah.
No. Okay, so moving on. I keep going.
Carlos, kill the fucking dog! Yeah.
Kill the dog?
No. I saved the dog. He was suffering, bro.
Oh my God. I mean,
if you're blind or dude, I tried to stop. I honked my horn. I flashed my lights. This thing kept walking like nothing was going on. I keep going. I was about to go. I was like, damn. It was like I gotta be at work on time. But then I realized that Dev, that is Dev. So I pull over. I'm like, was that your cat? And she's like, I didn't bring a cat. I don't even have a cat. I was so confused, dude. It was 5:30 in the morning.
Oh no!
He's like, I'm 20 miles from my house. Why would I be out here chasing my cat?
Okay,
It was 5:30, man.
I have a similar story of something like that.
So doggy went to heaven.
Doggy went to heaven.
Doggy.
I think I saved
R.I.P.
it. In my opinion,
Father Elijah, can you?
Yeah, can you please bless?
please forgive.
No, fuck you. You're going to hell. So I have a similar story. So I was driving back home from Port Slow one night in Avila. And as I was going through the road, this owl like hops out of this hole and sees my truck coming and flies directly into my windshield. Like didn't even think about it. Just went bah, right there. And then I'm pretty sure I killed it when I just kept driving because I freaked out.
Well, I care more about dogs. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no.
And this was my first dog, by the way.
Wanted
First
to
dog.
die.
Yeah.
First animal. Not a killer.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. It was my first. You know.
It was the Taco Bell Chihuahua. He was, old and retired.
I'm like, there's no fucking way you killed this.
There's no
dog.
fucking.
And
I
then
didn't know
all
you
of a
guys
sudden-
knew this story. Honestly, I thought this was past me already.
This is Carlos's first day back this week. He works the weekend. So Deb had told me this story a few days ago when it happened.
It was on Friday, dude.
Yeah, Friday. She told me on Monday or something.
Oh my god.
I thought this was past me, honestly.
Yeah, no.
I got on
And you were late to work
When?
that day.
No, we were on time.
Which is why he was like, I'm not stopping. If I was running early, maybe I'd stop and help this nice person. But I'm right on time.
I'm on time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That is
man.
insane.
I can honestly say of all the times I came in early to help you all, I don't think I ever ran over a dog.
Yeah, well, it just right place, wrong
time.
Yeah, something.
So I wanted to get into that. Is insane. You guys got the efficiency down pretty good. Like you guys from the beginning, from when you started, what you said like 2 years ago, whatever that may be. You like it was kind of a shit show starting out, and then you guys.
It was nuts, dude.
It was a shit show.
Yeah.
It was crazy how it started here.
Am I
actually.
wrong? Like it was, right?
Yeah. Tell a story, Carlos. So I wasn't even supposed to hire Carlos when he came.
Are we allowed to say this?
Yeah,
We're allowed to-
You're old enough now.
Yeah,
You're
we're
old enough now.
Long story short, I was detailing and working a janitor job in the nighttime. I was getting pretty tired. I went on ZipRecruiter. Shout out to ZipRecruiter.
No, they are an excellent service.
Applied at this weed shop. I was like, dude, I'm 20, but I'm into weed. I need to do this.
Yeah.
So I get the interview. I come in.
I don't think he says he's 20 years old. Which
I'm 20 years old, dude. I'm just like, fuck it, let's go. I'm turning 21 in like 4 or 5 months.
It was like 9 months. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good amount of months.
4 or 5.
Yeah. Which again, you're not supposed. Obviously, you have to be 21 or older to buy it. So every employee is supposed to be 21 or older as well. But, you know, when somebody's like, yeah, what'd you do? Oh, I, grew up helping my dad in the strawberry fields. What are you currently doing? I'm a janitor at night in hospitals. I'm like, okay, those are hard-ass jobs.
Yep, we were out here, dude, trying to get our own money.
Yeah, I was like, let's run this shit, dude. You seem like a hard worker.
So I applied, dude. I pull up to this apartment complex. I'm like, am I at the right spot, dude?
Yeah, I know how
I'm all
that went.
sketched up. Went inside. I was like, what is this, dude? Funny enough, old
First of all,
studio.
it was a point. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we said it before.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
We're doing
dope.
an episode titled Trap Spot, baby. Before, we're
Dude.
We
So
should do an episode at the trap.
Yeah, we should.
So I went inside, walked inside. Me and Sean, he was explaining to me the whole process. Saw the people there. Went back. Honestly, I was trying to get the job. I did not care about the location, dude. We were trying to be involved in the weed game.
Yeah.
So long story short, I get the interview. We get it over with. I thought I went pretty good. I was like trying to go hard. Get home. I hit up Sean the next day. He told me he'll let me know. Hit him up the next week. He said he'll let me know. Bugged him another time. And we got it.
We got it.
Started off. I started off cleaning the whips, the cars. Me and the manager DC, which also would work on the cars. He was the first person I met here. Met him at the lot. Cool dude.
At the lot surrounded by campers. and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
tents.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this lot was a struggle, honestly, but we're not doing that anymore.
No, I would have people pull up for interviews at that other spot and drive away. And so we had cameras outside, and I would set in the front because there's really no offices. So you're just like in a room with 5 other people. It's great for COVID times too. But so, and there's this camera out front, and I'd be waiting on interview, 5-10 minutes before the interview, like most people do. This car pulls up, kind of see the window crack a little bit, and then zoop. And then I'll hit him up, be like, just ghost.
The way that got me, because I would have done the same thing, but somebody sent me a photo saying this is what it looks like.
I started
Oh, that
doing
was
that.
smart.
I
Yeah.
started doing that early, like 3 days, like right when I was texting them, because then that way they could be, I could kind of gauge, like, do
Yeah.
they even want to come here after seeing this?
Because it was
think
the
I
same thing. I'm like,
called you.
what the hell's going
Yeah.
on?
I think I called you when I pulled over. Like, this is where I'm supposed to go right now?
Yeah, I waited inside the car for like 5 minutes. I was like, I think this is it, dude.
Well, people didn't know was millions of dollars of weed be coming out of that little apartment.
Hell yeah. dude.
I'll never forget when Sean told me I had the job, though. I was working at Tackle Warehouse at the time, and like I was on a shift, and he called me like, "Yeah, man, you can start." I literally walked up and put the cart down. I'm like, "Bye, fuck
Oh, you
this."
just walked out?
I fucking walked out, bro. That job sucked.
Dude, that's so tedious picking those small
Well,
parts.
get this too. Okay, anytime somebody got COVID, because like in picking, it sucks, and you're in
Horrible.
such a
Yeah.
narrow hallway. And anytime somebody got COVID, they didn't want to give anybody time off. They wanted to see who wanted to go home. They would just send out an email like, "We just wanted to remind everyone of our COVID regulations and make sure you're staying 6 feet apart." I'm like,
Good.
So funny story. When I quit my old job to get over here, my boss was petty, man. I hit him up saying, "Oh, I got another job. This last week is my last week." It was Wednesday. Next day, he calls me. "Oh, I don't want you to come in today." I'm like, "Why? I'll finish
Oh,
off the
man.
week." He was petty, dude. Didn't want me working the last 2 days. I was like, "Okay."
They don't need you.
They don't
Wait,
need me.
what do
You don't
You're
need
gonna
them.
Steal a backpack
Exactly.
vacuum or something?
Yup.
So you came in you wanted to work for the weed game. Let's go a little bit back. What's your history with weed? Why do you like it? What's going on?
I think I've been around weed for so many years, dude. I didn't grow up in the best situation, not family wise, but I mean surrounding wise.
Yeah.
So weed was very available. I think I smoked weed for the first time when I was like transitioning from 6th to 7th grade. So 12, 13 years old, bro.
Yeah.
I remember my first time. You guys want to hear?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
yes.
We're actually going to turn off the pod right now.
Okay. So first time it was around this time, the winter time. We were playing cops and robbers outside.
such an
Are
innocent
you
way to
serious?
start a story right
serious,
now,
dude. I'm serious. And
11 years old.
Did they throw weed inside your pocket and be like,
no.
"Freeze"?
So shout out the homie B, the homie Abeja. He's the
What's
one
up, B?
who introduced me to the weed. I was like 11. We're playing cops and robbers, right? He was a robber. He was on my team. We pull up to this garage. He pulls out his.
Okay, hold on. Before, what the fuck? How did you play cops and robbers?
So
A team is what I would like.
cops and
consider
robbers.
about.
So that'd be. So we were a lot of kids, right?
Right. So it's all the homies.
All the homies. It was like 7 cops, 9 robbers. We made like a fence around where we want to play. So it'd be three blocks.
This is awesome, man.
Dude, it got to the point where people were carrying walkie-talkies.
Can we do this as adults
This is legit,
It
man.
sounds fun, dude.
So
with real weed? You know,
we were robbers. We pull up to this garage. It was open. So it's a garage parking, all 4 of them. Nobody gets their individual thing. He pulls out this old can. Well, he finished it. He pulls out his fucking headphone bud, makes a hole inside it, puts the weed, which was like shit weed, dude. It was like grass or whatever. I take a hit. I'm not lying. 20 minutes later, I ran home, fucking checked my eyes, brushed my teeth like 3 times, laid down on the fucking couch. I don't know, just snacking out, dude. It was amazing.
Dude, you wear it too. When Carlos is high, he wears it. Like, you
Dude,
can
my
tell.
eyes get major.
Yeah.
Hence the sunglasses right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now. So that was around the first time I smoked weed. During junior high, same thing. Started smoking. At first, I would smoke. What do they call them? Hookah pens, like vape now.
Oh, yeah.
Some guy that I knew would give me the hookahs. Finally transitioned over to weed. I wasn't really smoking that heavy around 7th or 8th grade, right? It was okay. Something like once a week.
Once a week.
Were you guys friends?
No, I'm.
Oh, okay, you're acting like.
Wait, well, Elijah was doing heroin in 7th grade, I'm sure. So, like, shooting him between his toes. Hide the
I mean,
marks.
there were rumors around school. Why does Elijah look like that?
Going on to so I quit in high school. I quit for like the first year, freshman year. Wasn't really doing it. Then I met up with this one dude who had a wax pen, like an actual wax pen. So back in the day, you would have to like take.
Oh, yeah, take out the top, put in the dab,
Put
then
in the
put-
dab.
yeah.
I hit that right before going to school, dude. It was
Jeez.
the longest day in school, dude. I was in ag class like tripping balls.
What high school did you go to again?
Santa Maria High.
Oh yeah, so you're.
Yeah, I was out here,
Okay,
man.
so you look like normal with the rest of the burnouts. All right, cool.
Yeah. Same. So I was in class waiting for lunch, dude. Lunch, I pick out on like 3 pizzas. I ended up ditching in my last class. I just fucking left, dude.
Smart move, actually.
Smart move.
Mhm, go home, lay down.
Started, after that, I just started smoking more. Would pick up like an OZ of whatever they had. Ace. I was big on Ace. Do-si-do. Bro, when I was smoking, it was do-si-do that was out.
So if you heard do-si-do, that's
If I heard do-si-do, I would get it. Any Maui Wowie was out.
So people just making that shit up too.
Yep.
The
Yep.
funniest part now, you know that. So what's your fast forward to now, because that's only about a year.
Nah, it wasn't a year, dude. This was
You
like
were at
what?
senior year, so
No,
like,
no, it was junior year.
okay.
So I finished
Wow,
my. I
okay,
finished
2
my
or
senior,
3 years later.
I finished my senior year early because I ended up moving to not moving. They fucking moved me to another school, right? It's called Delta Continuation High School. Finished that in 3 months. I was done with high school in December when I was 17.
That's cool.
So I had 6 months off. I worked and I ended up going to community college early, which is what I was doing before this. So COVID actually brought me to the weed game. Well, back to working in the legal weed
Same.
game.
Fuck.
Because before this, I was planning on going to school, planning to go to a university,
Yeah.
all that. But honestly,
better your life.
yeah, no.
And then we found
No,
that.
I didn't want to be in debt.
Rack up
Hell yeah.
student loans is what you
Yup.
be doing.
Be stuck with a degree and still working in restaurant
Yeah.
industry or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for the Loke Dog?
Now, what's your favorite product right now that you're smoking?
Favorite
Off the menu.
So what I just got again was the Superb Diamonds.
You really are on that.
He's on that every day.
So I go through waves, man.
he does.
It'll be like I'll go heavy on a certain product. So right now is the diamonds. You never know.
Do you have it on you?
Yeah, I have it on me actually. Beautiful product.
There's a story about a product real quick with Carlos. So we got this edible product. We got this edible. They had it come in a syringe so you could
With the
dose
RSO,
it.
right?
No, not an RSO.
Oh.
It's a drink. It was the syrup.
Oh, the
you
shaman
know.
syrup.
No,
Yeah.
the habit.
The habit syrup. They were
Oh.
they were 1,000 true milligrams of like this new nanotechnology shit. And we took it off the menu because of lack of production. Loke came in one morning. Oh Jesus! The night before it was.
I double cupped. Got a Sprite. Got 2 cups. Put in the syrup. Put up some trap. I was trapping, dude.
It became a legit problem. It became a legit problem. People were coming in like, that syrup, baby. That syrup. Got 'em on that scissor.
I'm so sad I didn't do that then.
Dude, it was nuts.
I just went straight RSO, but still.
It was 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, but then we also had like our coworkers weren't smart. They're like, "Yeah, dude, I just got super high." I'm like, "How much did you do?" He's like, 500 milligrams. I'm like, "No shit, you're fucking up, man."
Yeah.
It's because you're trying to make the Sprite purple, man.
I mean, it just so insane.
All right, anybody got any plans for the weekend?
Something simple. Might actually bring my girl to meet my grandma for the first time.
Oh, good for
That's
you.
a big move.
It's a big move.
Yeah, she wants to make us some salmon and stuff and whatnot.
Oh, I hope this doesn't blow up, but if it does, it'll be good material for the pod.
The wifey is surprising me with the weekend. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, I got an idea
She's
for
picking
my
me
shit
up.
too, but yeah.
She's picking me up here from work, taking me down south. I have no idea where we're going.
Oh,
and what we're
fuck
doing.
yeah, dude.
All
Yeah,
right.
so, it's gonna be, so I'll let you guys next week know what
That's awesome.
the things I can say. I'll tell you guys about it.
On the IG. Speaking of IG, if you want to see a cool ass video, go to my personal IG. Again, I don't know what it is. Sean Bean, something along the lines.
Yeah.
There's a way to find out. Do you not have the app on your phone?
There's a mount. I've been trying to buy just my first and last name from some high schooler in Maryland for years, and he just will not DM me back. He's like never post or anything like that, and I'm like, bro, I will give you money for that. I posted this video of a mountain lion that's in my neighborhood.
Sean_Bean1.
There it is. There's a video of a mountain lion on there that was walking through my neighborhood. That is, it's worth checking out.
Should I tell that story I told you?
I don't remember, but you might as well.
Okay, so
And we'll wrap it up after this.
So I when I used to live in Pismo Heights by Unagi's, for like 3 days, the park rangers shut down Shumash Park because there was a mountain lion that kept coming down and like eating people's dogs. So my brother and
Was it
I,
Carlos?
yeah. Anyways,
Shots fired.
so my brother and I decided one day let's ride our bikes down there and see what's going on. So as we were riding our bikes down there, we got to the very bottom of the park, and all of a sudden, like we saw the mountain lion like right in the middle of the park, and we saw a park ranger with a rifle, and we saw him shoot the mountain lion.
Isn't
Did he
that
die
crazy?
instantly?
Yeah.
A depredation of a mountain lion. He saw it. That is.
What do you know? Was it would that be a tranquilizer problem?
No,
they were
no,
killing
it was
They
an
were putting it
actual
down.
rifle.
They shot it.
Like they
killed it.
shot him. They
If it-
shot
yeah.
and killed it.
Run around a park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
for
Where there's
Well, I
kids and
didn't know.
everything.
I didn't know. Yeah,
Yeah, no, they shot it to death.
that's insane. That's kind of
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
I was like 12.
savage.
Yeah.
I was like
Pretty
12, and my brother was like 10.
Oh, yo, final story this weekend.
Uh-oh.
This weekend, dude.
What?
You guys need to try the wild pomegranates 1-to-1. I know you're a black hole for edibles. but
I am
you
a black
guys-
hole. That's
black hole
funny.
for edibles, dude.
That my new
What, the
nickname,
one-on-one,
Black
so
Hole.
it's a like 50-50 CBD and
No, so
THC?
it was 100 milligrams THC, 100 milligrams CBD, dude. I was
Okay, I might have to
ate
get
like
some of those.
7 of them. I was in the couch. dude.
I have 7 of them?
So I knew when they hit because I started seeing little, like, you know those little worms you see in your eyes? Like,
That means you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
no. Well, maybe I was dehydrated because
You
that
were.
shit hit.
Or maybe on 700 milligrams.
Yeah, dude. Nuts.
That's insane. So that's
ended
what
up-
you did this weekend, or you're gonna do?
No, I did that. I went to the pumpkin catch for the first time. It was my first as an adult. I think I've gone as a kid, but with my chick, I went to the pumpkin patch in Avila. It's actually pretty good. I thought it was gonna be different. I thought it was gonna be I don't know what I thought it was gonna
Did
be.
you just go recently? Because it's pretty wound down. at
Yeah,
this
I think
point.
that I went too late, but
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a bigger deal because everybody makes
Oh,
it.
it is
Yeah,
every
yeah,
year,
It's a
dude.
big deal.
I think at the beginning of the pumpkin season.
Yeah.
That probably would have been smart, but we work weekends.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Carlos's weekends are during the week, actually. So
Exactly. I also went to eat after that. Pretty good. Kohan Luke, shout out. Pretty bomb. You guys need to check it out, actually.
yeah, Luke actually knows all the best places to eat at.
Cool
But
Hands is
speaking of
good.
places, check us out. Next weekend, we're going to be at the Brazilian Days in Santa Barbara.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what.
November 19th. It's Casa del
Casa de Guerrera?
Yeah, on La Guerra Street in Santa Barbara.
check us out. It's going to be fun. I think there's going to be. I think it's just like a beautiful women event.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. That's
yeah.
what
So I'm working that shit. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna be there. Yeah.
Also,
Our people are gonna be there.
I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, we were doing a canned food drive right now. Okay, make sure whatever you got on you right now, just give to us. We've donated. I don't even remember how much we donated
Truckloads.
last time. It was
Truckloads.
Bro,
crazy.
last year was crazy.
Yeah, and we'll
Yeah.
win a raffle. It'll be badass. There'll be a bunch of weed, bongs, merch. Like, trust me, it'll be.
We're gonna make it worth
It's gonna be worth it, guys.
Yeah, but we literally had truckloads of canned goods and stuff last year. So we just give it to your driver when they're delivering to you. And
Leave
I
us
just
a
wanna-
review on Weed Maps.
Yeah.
that's good.
Thanks, Carlos. Loke Dog, thank you. We appreciate it.
This was fun. Thank you guys.
We're gonna try to do more. Getting to know the people that work here, that make the source and everybody run smoothly.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite, guys.
Just want to say a couple things. We're on podcast and YouTube out on Monday. Apple, Google, Spotify, and YouTube. IG, Budz Talking Budz. The Source website, thesourceslow.com. Source IG, thesource.cc. And we're on the YouTube, The Source Slow. Everybody, you have a good one.
Stay high.
Stay
Bye.